Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome. What a panel. What a panel. What a panel we have. Luke here, spotlight on Spurs, of course, after being second in the league. Spurs are second, people. Patrick is here with Man City playing Arsenal tomorrow. Ahmed is here, of course. SB is here, of course. Who's saying Mo mod me, you fraud? Is that Jay?
Yeah, that's Catch, yeah.
That's Catch. Okay, khalas. I'm going to mod you, but don't ban anyone. We got SB, of course, here. Did I ban him or mod him? What the fuck? I didn't ban him. We got, guys, this is Mo. Guys, new on the channel. Chelsea fan, as you see, with the Iraq flag behind him, of course, Iraqi. So big up the Arab and big up all it. Chelsea fan. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is Arab from London, of course, to support my guy here. All the guys' channels in the description will be joining with Ram as well. How's everyone doing first?
Mate, I'm doing fantastic, mate.
Are you Maresca? But Ahmed, are you Maresca out now?
I'm Maresca thinking about it at the moment. So
damn, it took 5 games.
Listen.
From World Champions, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wasn't happy that we signed Maresca, to be fair. But he did do okay last season. This season, it isn't so great so far. His decision making today was a bit shocking, a bit crazy.
Just today,
specifically today. His substitutions were mind-boggling. To be fair, you lose your goalkeeper right at the start of the game. Swap him with someone, taking off Estevao. I think might have been okay. Had he known that Cole Palmer was carrying an injury, then that should have been the substitution. But taking off Estevao because he's less experienced playing in the squad made sense. But then taking off Cole Palmer, Neto, putting the team in a position where they weren't able to form any kind of attacks. That for me was a little bit surprising, especially when the game took a turn.
Injured though. Palmer's injured. Sorry for
Palmer is carrying a groin injury. He recovered, but he didn't recover fully. So he's playing through the pain barrier. But if you know that about Palmer, then that should have been the player that should have been taken off, not Estevao. Taking off Palmer, taking off Estevao, and then a few minutes later taking off Palmer. He kind of paralyzed the team at that point. Going into a defensive mindset so early doors against the Manchester United team that's been struggling, is not the way to go. And for me, that was a poor decision on his behalf. I think he's the one who cost us the game today, rather than Sanchez. Sanchez made a mistake. Players make mistakes all the time, but
this is the first time I do shows with you, Mo.
Yeah,
it's very objective. Like a lot of Chelsea with the guy Sanchez, you bozo, you cost us the game. But someone coming in and saying it as it is, it's refreshing.
Is he saying it as it is, or the actual answer is Sanchez cost
true.
the game?
Because
Sanchez
come on,
the game.
Patrick, you're Chelsea Football Club. Man United are struggling. You have spent money. You have a team that you think you trust, right? You go man down in 5 minutes. You got time to sort your legs out.
Yeah, but Mo, you're handicapped.
By the way, guys, that Sanchez red card happens in a lot of games. A lot of goalkeepers make mistakes like this. He's coming out. By the way, it's on Chalaba, by the way, that covered Mbuemo. How do you allow the forward to run inside you like this? I know that pause or whatever shit. It's a football term. Inside a defender means you're running from inside the pitch, not from outside. It's a say.
Exactly.
Bro,
I know.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, SB. What are you going to say?
Oh, obviously, I agree to some extent, yeah. But bro, you're an experienced player. You're playing away at Old Trafford. You ain't got the greatest result. You've just lost again at Bayern, bro. You're giving the team onus, bro. You can't make decisions like that at that time of the game. 5 minutes in, bro, playing 85 minutes, no matter how bad or good indifferent we think Man United are, bro, you can't do that away from home after 5 minutes. Bro, you're killing your team, bro. Your whole game plan's out the window now. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything's changing now.
Yeah. To be fair, Sanchez makes a lot of these kind of errors. He is known for his poor decision making.
Why didn't you buy the Milan keeper? Why didn't you pay for the Milan keeper? Why didn't you?
If you're asking me why I didn't, it wasn't my decision. But
I know, but that's what I'm not trying to say that.
Listen. We have a problem.
You gotta call out the people. You gotta call out some of the Chelsea fan base that turned into accountant. Spend this. Spend that. We're the best club in selling. We're fantastic. You gotta call out that shit.
I mean, listen. Maresca made it known that he's got an issue with some of the positions on the pitch. The centre back and the goalkeeper, they are both positions that he wanted to be addressed in this transfer window. The board didn't do that. The director of the sport didn't actually support him in doing that. And I think Maresca is in a really, really tough spot right now because we are struggling in defence. We had 2 clean sheets that, in games where we conceded, but the goals were disallowed. We have not had a very good defensive record at the moment. I think this needs to be addressed for the next transfer window. And I think Maresca is in a really, really tough spot right now. What he did today, it shows his lack of faith in his defense. As soon as we went down to 10 men, he straight away bolstered the defense and crippling the attacking portion of the team. Taking off the attackers and being on defenders. His mindset, I don't trust my defenders. I don't trust my defense, and he showed that today.
Can I get Luke's opinion about this Chelsea team? Spurs are ahead of Chelsea. Chelsea should have been on at least 13 points. Mm-hmm. I asked you this last time. I know that you want to talk about the game and the comeback and all the stuff about Spurs. But do you think this Chelsea team can be in contention for top 5 with Spurs? Or do you think they are head and shoulders above the rest of the team?
It's tough because obviously the way that they've started and the way that
I don't think your sound is coming out through your mic. Right? Am I wrong, guys? It's coming through the laptop.
It might be the camera.
Because Luke has a very good mic, so
yeah, it might be a camera laptop, camera mic.
Is that better?
Yes, now we're talking.
Sorry, guys. It's a tough one because if you'd have asked me at the start of the season, I would have said that they've got full wrapped up. They should be in the top 4, and then it'll be who finishes after that. So you got Aston Villa, Newcastle, Spurs should be in. They're for me, the top 4 should have been wrapped up for them. But the way that they've started, the way that they've still got Sanchez, the way that they've got 2 centre backs, the fact that they lost Colwell, they could be dragged into it. I don't think the manager's good enough personally. I don't know enough about him to say he's good at this or he's bad at that. But if you've made 3 subs in the first 21 minutes, I know one of them was an injury, but it's a bit of a lack of experience at the top to understand and negotiate these top games for me. The big games is when the big managers make big decisions. So if you're saying that Cole Palmer had even an ounce of a potential injury and you go down to 10 men, you bring Cole Palmer off, even if he is your guy, he has to come off. You can't sit there and go, oh, what if we need to make another decision in a couple of minutes later? It just doesn't. That's crazy to me. That Cole Palmer weren't the one instantly to say come off. And you say about him not trusting the defense. I understand that, but I don't trust that defense neither. If I was Chelsea, we were saying this the other day. Literally, we're saying this about Chelsea the other day. I don't understand how you spend £2 billion and Robert Sanchez is your goalkeeper. I don't.
You still need players, and you spent $2 billion. It doesn't make sense.
Do you know what's funny about the defense thing? Sorry for cutting you off. When I came on this channel, and I think we had a debate, and everybody kept on saying, "But Chelsea had the best defense last season." Like, how? I was like, they kept on saying that they were good last season with the defense, and I was like, that didn't mean shit. It's the same as City. We went on a run of games, but did anybody watch those games? Were we good? No, we were not. Sometimes some of these things, you have to look at a whole as a team. Just say, oh, because my keeper kept. Do you remember Onana kept clean sheets? Was Onana the best keeper? No, he wasn't at all. It happened, but it's just, I don't know. I'm baffled by Chelsea. I am baffled even when Donnarumma was on the market. Why don't you get him? I'm just baffled that you had holes in this team, and yet they were still focusing on attackers. I get it. The attackers have been great. The ones you've signed, Pedro is cold. That Brazilian kid looks good, but I just thought that maybe if you get a more mature centre back, I kept on saying somebody who can control that back line, say that guys, we're gonna have to do this. Be more mature, make them more calm because they're all young. Yes, some of them are 25 at the bio, but he's not the guy to control the back line. And then the keeper thing, I think, has just surprised everybody. Sanchez was bad. I did want to say Chelsea fans that this Sanchez guy might be the reason why things go bad. This Sanchez guy, and look, I know obviously these things might happen, as Mo said, but it's just his decision making all the time is poor, and I don't think he can take you through the whole season. I'm pretty sure by January, do you know what's funny though? Before I finish, that second keeper that came on looked way better, even though he wasn't as great, but looked way better than Sanchez.
The keeper that we sold is even better. Petrovic. A lot of Chelsea fans. We saw that guy. A lot of Chelsea fans would agree with what you just said there.
They saw Kepa too.
Well, Kepa is Kepa. You know, there's a drama series you can make about Kepa. No, in regards to the guy on top of me, is it Luke? The guy on top of me? Yeah. So in regards to the points that you made, if you know Cole Palmer is carrying an injury, and you see the game is being played in such bad weather, you don't play Cole Palmer. You just don't start him. The fact that he went ahead and he started Cole Palmer, in my opinion, that's a poor decision on the manager's part. Yes, it's an important game. You know, we're trying to turn things around, but for him to start him, knowing the conditions that we're going to be playing in, that's a problem. In regards to the defense being good last season, the defense was good last season, considering the schedule we had last season. Last season, we weren't playing in the Champions League. Last season, we were playing in the Conference League. Last season, we had a proper rest before we came into the season. This season, we've not had a proper rest. We've come on the back of the Club World Cup. We're coming in, now we're playing Champions League fixtures. Champions League fixtures are going to take a lot out of the squad. Rotation. You need to have the right players in the squad. Cole Palmer's Levi Colwell's injury is a massive, massive blow. And that is something that should have been addressed in the transfer window. Now, in regards to the way that we are spending in the transfer window, you're going to say, oh, Chelsea are spending so much money. We are spending so much money. We're not spending it in the right place, though. As a Chelsea fan, I can see the faults in the way my club is being run. I will not defend errors by my club because I support the club. If the club is going to make errors, I'm going to speak out about them. Maresca is inexperienced. He has not managed at this level until he came to Chelsea Football Club. He has not done it at this level. And today, this decision-making showed his lack of experience. As a Chelsea fan, I'm not happy with that. Am I gonna slate my team? No, of course I'm not gonna slate my team. It's a game of football. Things didn't go our way today. We have the fighting spirit. We have the motivation. We have the morale. We are going to turn things around, but we do need to address these issues. we do need to address these issues. And the players that we
What
have.
is this? The super chat Mo is saying, stop it. Sanchez should have just conceded the goal. It's 5 minutes. Now go and win the game. Instead, the idiot did what he usually does. It's a Bear. I'm just gonna respond to you. It's a reactive. It's a reactive from a goalkeeper that is coming out trying to clear the ball. Mbeumo was faster than him. These things happen in football from goalkeepers. They do. It's a stupid decision, but also doesn't mean that. Okay, now every goalkeeper that, with all due respect, Chelsea are not playing Man City. They're not playing Arsenal. This is Manchester United. He threw the towel. Number one, he played forget Palmer, right? Why do you make him 2 subs? Why 5 at the back? Don't you have a plan? Why you change to 5 at the back?
Yeah, but Mo, you're saying don't you have a plan? But bro, Sanchez has made his plan go out the window.
No. Normally, coaches have.
Maresca literally said that in the press conference. In the post-match, he literally said that.
Hold on. I do amateur football. We know what we were going to do if we go down to 10 men. We knew who's going to play forward. We knew if we're going to play box. We knew we're going to play 4-4-1. We knew we're going to play 4-3-2. We know that. It doesn't look like he knew. He admitted right away. Bro,
you're both right.
You play 4 at the back. Why are you putting Tosin 5 minutes in? What happened? Didn't you have a pre-game talk about 4 at the back? Why 5 at the back after 5 minutes? The red card doesn't change anything from you. But I've never seen this in football when managers change from 4 at the back to 5 at the back after getting the red card in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. What is this? You don't do that. Nobody have. Show me one manager in the history of the sport that has done this. One manager.
I think you're both right, though. You're both right in terms of the Sanchez has cost Chelsea the tactics, the setup, all of that.
Okay.
But then Maresca hasn't reacted correctly. So that's then counteracted and made it even worse. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
yes, I agree with this. If we say that, I agree with this.
100%.
Even when you just mentioned about he doesn't have faith in his centre backs, he doesn't have faith in his defence. Or if Palmer's injured and he's seeing the conditions out there and he hasn't played one of the other players that are on that bench, that tells me you don't have faith in the forwards neither.
I was just about to say that.
Massively.
But there's one more thing, and I want you to comment on this. How come they spent 90 million on Garnacho and Gittins and your options off the bench is Tariq George? Does it make any sense?
Mo, this is what I'm saying, yeah, and this is why I was saying to you, before, bro, the Club World Cup has gassed these man too much. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like that's kind of X them.
It did.
That's X them because, bro, they've gone and thinking that, all right, cool, we've won the Conference League, bro. If they don't win the Club World Cup, they might have a little bit more do you know what? We need to fix this.
Humility.
Yeah, but now we're champions of the world.
Chelsea fans.
Yeah. Listen.
That's fine. Wait. Let me just land here. I'm saying that's fine. You've got Chelsea. You've got the makings of a good team, innit? Do you get what I'm saying to you? They've got a good basis of a good team. They've got good players there. But bro, you can't win the Club World Cup and still have Robert Sanchez. You needed a centre back anyway, even if Colwell weren't injured. And now he's got injured, and you still didn't get a centre back. You let Nicholas Jackson go. You didn't replace him properly. You signed £90 million of wingers, and you still don't really believe in them. They still don't play. So what was the point of that? It didn't make sense. It don't make sense what any business what you are doing. It doesn't make sense. And like Luke's saying, Palmer has to play because if he doesn't play, who else is going to do anything for Chelsea apart from João Pedro, who I felt sorry for today? No one else is going to do nothing. So people are saying, oh, why did he play Palmer? Bro, it's Palmer and inshallah. That's what you man are on. That's it. That's what you are.
So what?
Just Palmer.
What?
That's what Chelsea are, bro.
You believe Chelsea are Palmer FC?
Yeah, they are.
Palmer's been
all are absolutely deluded.
How?
I'm gonna prove you wrong. Okay, I want to get Mo to speak as well on Chelsea, but I got one evidence. If they are Palmer FC, how did Enzo Fernandez in the league had 20 GA and he was the third chance creator in the league?
It's the same as City is Rodri FC and Foden was the player of the season. City is Rodri FC. We know this.
Mo,
Huh?
we're not,
Okay, I'm not
talking
following. I think
explain to
I
him.
think
explain to him.
you and SB are saying two different things.
No, he's right. It is Palmer.
Listen, give me a chance. Give me a chance here. Cole Palmer is a pivotal part of the team. No one's going to doubt that. He is an important part of the team. However, he is not the main attraction of Chelsea Football Club. We have got a very, very good squad, a very, very big squad, and very, very expensive squad, which is something you guys are always talking about.
But expense doesn't mean to.
Let me land. I give you a chance. Give me a chance.
Sorry.
Sorry. In regards to the actual team itself, the way it's been run, we all see holes in the way that the team has been run, from the ownership down to the management of the team. In regards to Cole Palmer, his ability on the ball, his goal scoring, his attributes to the team is fantastic. But he's not the be all and end all in regards to the team. In regards to the Club World Cup, which you guys mentioned, the Club World Cup was a fantastic achievement for Chelsea Football Club on many levels. Financially, it gave us a good foundation to start the transfer window with. In regards to the actual achievement itself, it's the first time this tournament has been played in this format. To win it, it means something. It means a lot to us, Chelsea fans. It might mean a little bit less to you guys. But if you guys had, if any of the teams here had won the Club World Cup, you would be looking at it from a different light. Is it as big as the Premier League? Hell no. Is it as big as the Champions League? Hell no. Is it as big? Is it a big tournament? It is a big tournament, and it's something that a lot of these clubs that are here right now on this panel would love to have had in the trophy cabinet. That's where I stand in regards to the Club World Cup and in regards to Cole Palmer. Fantastic player, but he isn't the be all and end all of Chelsea Football Club. And he's gonna be missing for a couple more games. We'll still continue and we'll still achieve.
So you're trying to say Palmer doesn't carry that team?
Who does? If Cole Palmer don't do it, who does?
He doesn't carry a team. No. He's an integral part of the team.
Who does?
He's integral. He's integral. He's integral.
Who does them?
What do you mean? There is Caicedo, there's Enzo Fernandez, there is Joao Pedro. What are you talking about?
Mo,
I'm waffling. That's what everyone is waffling.
Mo, I'm talking about, bro. I don't get it twisted, yeah. Man are taking what I'm saying too literal. Obviously, I rate Caicedo.
Yes.
Caicedo's good, innit? Like Caicedo's cold. He's a top player. But I'm talking about attacking wise. If Cole Palmer don't do it for Chelsea, who does?
Who's
Pedro Neto, Joao Pedro? We have a lot of players in the team.
What did these men do?
Neto's garbage, mate.
Where's it that you want them to do? I don't understand.
Bro, what do you mean? What do I want them to do? I want them to do, bro. I don't want them to do nothing. You should want them to make sure that they're being the difference for you, though. Like you've got if Pedro Neto was that good.
Ahmed, are you going to say anything in this conversation? Or like,
yeah, I'm going to. Yeah.
Let us be finished, but let us be finished, and then let me do the super chats, and then.
Yeah, go on.
SB, your mic is cutting off. There might be a wire issue or something.
Yo, can you man hear me now? Yeah.
We can. But you're cutting off.
Sorry, man. Are saying about the wingers and the other man are good enough. Yeah, bro. Let's have it right. Joao Pedro is a very good signing, isn't it? He's very good. I think Joao Pedro is a cold addition. Joao Pedro and Cole Palmer, them two, cold. Past that, are they good enough? You can't confidently tell me that the rest of your players that you have, apart from them two, going forward, are good enough. Bro.
Your team challenged for the title with only Bukayo Saka up top.
But Mo, you think
all the stops up. Do Chelsea need to have 50 superstars up top?
I'm not talking about having 50 superstars, bro.
Also, Estevao is the upcoming young player from Brazil who was the wonder kid. So they have Palmer, they have Joao Pedro, and they have Estevao, a squad filler in Neto. I criticize the 90 million. Yes, you should have had way better wingers if you spend 90 million.
This is my point.
Palmer, were you Saka FC?
No.
Were you Saka FC?
Okay.
Wait. Everyone wait. Were you Saka FC?
When?
2 years ago, you challenged for the title.
You're talking about 2 years ago.
I am asking you, just answer the question.
Yeah,
were you Saka FC when you won 16 out? Yes. That is your definition.
Yeah.
So Odegaard didn't hold on. So Odegaard didn't play well. Rice wasn't great. Havertz wasn't scoring goals. Saliba and Gabriel weren't playing.
Bro,
We're not
what I'm
doing
saying
that,
to you-
bro.
Mo, what I'm saying to you is, yeah, you're talking about Saka FC. That's why we haven't been winning, bro. That's why we ain't been good enough. This is my point. Like, you're proving what I'm saying is right, innit? Like, Liverpool, why did they win? Because they got Salah. They got
And
Gakpo.
Liverpool
Well,
last
Did you,
season
are
was
you
like,
admitting,
yeah, man.
are you admitting that you don't have difference makers? Because I was getting cooked for this. So you admit you don't have difference makers.
When before we didn't have different makers before. We didn't
and
have
who
that
do-
before. That's why, man.
and you have that now, and you have that today. So
We have-
and you have that now.
Arsenal don't have difference makers before them.
okay, we're gonna
Okay, man.
preview the Arsenal.
we doing
We're gonna
here,
preview
bro?
the Arsenal City game in a bit. That is a different
Okay.
story.
Yeah,
Before Ahmed talk, let me do this, guys. Big up Nafisa for the super chat. Really appreciate you, Nafisa. Always supporting. Thank you so much, sister, for this. Big up Mo on the panel. Hope we win tomorrow. She's like, oh, come on, you gunners, of course. Hit that like and button, subscribe. Guys, we got 700 people in the house. Can we get the likes up a little bit, guys? We're only on 140 likes. Come on, hit that like button, people. Come on. Big up Nafisa. Maresca was like me when I get a red card on FIFA. Yeah, probably. Same. He panicked. I've never seen this in my life. He panicked. Don't get it wrong. The manager made a mistake after to take all the attackers off after the red. A stupid decision. Now I'm looking at him different. By the way, I swear to God, I've never seen that change of opinions after one game like this. Bro, we were doing MHF. Bare people are like, well, I want to start questioning Maresca. And I'm like, what? This is one game, bro. No, we are definitely not Palmer FC. I'm sorry, guys. We can win without him, and we showed it. I put today on the manager. Yeah, Ahmed, go ahead. What do you want to say?
Yeah, before I talk about the actual performance here, Chelsea fans deserve that humbling and they deserve that defeat in it. Absolutely sensational. No, honestly speaking, yeah, they deserved it because you know why I say this, yeah? I'll tell you why I say this. I was getting cooked consistently, yeah, last season when I saw right through their form, yeah, since January hit 2025, yeah, I saw right through it. And that Club World Cup, yeah, that they won, and these lot were talking about they was going to do a madness next season is absolutely nonsense. Yeah, we've said many a times, Mo and everyone here on this panel knows that you have a good team and you've got good individual players who can do something out of nothing. But you know what? How you play as a team is so different to just relying on individual quality. I've seen it with my team, Man United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, when we had the likes of Pogba and the Greenwoods and the Marshalls and all these lot. They were carrying the manager. You guys under Maresca, I've seen him almost bottle a 20-point lead when he was at Leicester, bro. He just about won the championship here by 1 point against Ipswich. So when it comes to pressurized moments, he can't hack it. He almost finished outside the top 4 last season. Yeah, cool, you finished in Champions League and you won the Conference League. 1, you shouldn't be in Conference League. And 2, yeah, top 4 should be the norm for a team like Chelsea. I'll be so honest, that should be the norm. Like, yeah, Palmer is a great player, and I think he's quality in it. But I thought Reece James today was quality too, man. I thought he was really good. I thought he was probably Chelsea's best player today. On the ball, he looked like a threat.
Who?
No, Reece James. I thought
Sam said that Reece James had a stinker on MHF.
Yeah, but Sam watches the TV with goggles in it. Like sometimes you might get it mixed up in it. Big up to Hussam though. I thought Reece James was quality in it. I thought Reece James was good, but he don't like Reece James because of the whole Trent thing in it. Trent's stinking out for Madrid. But anyway, let's forget about that.
He's on the bench at Madrid.
Yeah, he's on the bench. Yeah. So anyway, Mo's right. Maresca gave up when he got that red card. He gave up, by the way, instantly. He gave up. Them substitutions that he put on, he completely threw. He was like, you know what? Nah, I'm done. Let's just park it and see what we can do. We weren't even good today. We were trash.
Can you respond to this as well?
Yeah, go on.
Can you respond to this?
I don't think they're purely Palmer FC yet, but I think he's their best player. Joao Pedro was solid. Caicedo was solid. Reece James is solid. Like, they've got some solid players in this team. So I don't think they're just Palmer and inshallah. But there's going to be elements of him doing stuff where the team's stinking it out. He's the guy that's going to be the guy that's going to do a world-class difference. That I agree with. But I don't think he's purely just... Yeah. He's got that world-class...
Patrick, you're so adamant that they're Palmer FC. I don't know.
Yeah. And
they are.
Can you define what Palmer FC is?
I thought Joao Pedro was good today.
I'm talking about going forward more. Like I said, Caicedo, they've got, bro, I just said earlier, Chelsea have got the basis of a good team, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
It's not an insult, even, by the way. It's not an
insult.
They've
got the basis of a good team. They've got good players, bro. But going forward, Palmer is the guy, and you don't have really anyone like
he's the guy.
João Pedro. You got João Pedro, who I think is contributed. He come in and he's done well. Apart from them two, who else, bro?
Yeah, they've got. Yeah, I hear that.
Can I ask a question to SB? João Pedro, in your opinion, 9 or 10?
Where does he play?
Yeah, well, where should he play?
I think like he has to play as a 9 because I don't think you have a better 9 than him.
Who?
But as a player, what suits him better? In your
10.
opinion?
A 10. But you don't have
Pedro.
This is what I mean. This is what I'm saying.
See,
This is what I'm saying.
We have got issues. We have got issues within the squad makeup. All right, we need to address these issues. When we're loaning Nicholas Jackson, when we're loaning Mark Gubi and bringing him back from Sunderland, we are not planning ahead properly. You know, this is the issue that we have to address as a club. The directors of football, the instructions that they have been given, it is not to the benefit of the actual team. It is financially driven. It is not football driven.
So Carragher that was cooked on by all the big Chelsea accounts was right when he had said, "Are Chelsea here to win, or they are here to sell players?" But he was cooked by Pies. He was cooked by Pies. He was cooked by Alex Gorbridge. He was cooked by all the big accounts on Twitter.
In regards to directors, it is clear for everyone to see that they are financially motivated right now. All right, even the fact that we are only signing players below the age, I think 24, was it? They might have increased it to 25. We're not allowed to sign players with experience because we are. If we're buying experienced players, the market value is going to start depreciating, and then we can't sell them for a profit. And that is the mindset that the directors are using right now when it comes to the transfer market. I can't remember who on the panel said, but we need to bring some experienced players into the squad to make it more viable, to make it more challenging. And I agree.
But your ownership is never going to go for a manager like a Flick or an Enrique because they want a yes man, and Maresca fits that bill. They'll never go for a guy like the winners like him.
So is Pochettino. That's what
exactly.
That's why they sacked
him. No, so my thing is, you can get all the experience you want, but if you go for yes man,
is that fair? Is that fair? Because Poch fought the ball the whole time on Gallagher. They kept telling him we're selling Gallagher, and he kept starting him every week and made him captain.
Yeah. Pochettino could have done more. When Pochettino came in, all the even though he has the Spurs tag behind him, the Chelsea fans, supported him. We gave him time. And to be fair, when he was let go, we weren't happy about it. As Chelsea fans, we weren't happy about it. We thought, he's done what was asked of him. He achieved Champions League football. Let's give him a chance.
But they didn't give him a chance.
No, and that's the problem more.
But if
you watch the Spurs window. Kudos, Kolomouani, David Simmons, Paulinho. You know what I mean? It's like we need these guys. We're getting these guys. On point. You know what I mean? They missed out on Eze. We go get David Simmons. They missed out on a striker. We get Kolomouani. You know what I mean?
Morgan Gibbs White went there to somebody else. Yeah.
And they went David Simmons, who played in the 10 today. You know what I mean? There are some holes, of course, but they spend the money. You watch the Chelsea window. On the other hand, Hato's good and everything. So Hato. Okay, so Hato played for Ajax. Am I wrong? You want Kulul got injured. Why is Hato not starting as a left center back? He played that at Ajax. Why is it moving pawns around to fit Fofana in? Chalaba left center back. Why? Why isn't Hato being used? Why the Gittins and that's what people don't understand. It's all driven by, you know what? I was told that Renato Vega was the next big thing for Chelsea. And then Renato Vega was sold, right? And I was told the same. I promise you, I'm watching Andre Santos today, to be honest with you. He's okay as well. He's okay. He's not like, you guys told us we're bringing the best midfielder in League A, bro.
A lot of these players have a lot of potential. But they need experience, they need time, and if you're
while you're signing potential, Arsenal signing Eze, Liverpool signing Isak,
financial gain.
People are signing Man City signing Reinders, Man City signing while Chelsea, and with all due respect to Chelsea, while Chelsea signing the potential, the clubs around you are signing the ready-made players.
But
it's not
even
even-
if
it's
they
not
don't
even
have
that
experience, listen. Even if they don't have experience, I don't understand. Whenever Chelsea don't do well, bro, it's always about the ownership talk, bro. Forget about the ownership for a second, yeah, right? Because forget about it. You lost to a team that is trash. My team is trash,
Yeah.
innit? I'll be honest.
And
And
this-
despite your team not having the best record, yeah, even when we got the red card with Casemiro and it was 10v10, you was the better team in the second half. You had more of the ball, you had more control. And I told you, you know what it is? I'm going to be so real with you. If Sanchez did not get a red card, that game would have been either a draw or maybe Chelsea would have nicked it. That's me being honest. Yeah, because on the ball, we were not good. I can't think of clear-cut chances that we split their defense. It's just individual mistake. Because if you look at the goals that we scored, Ahmad gives an outside the foot pass to Mazraoui.
Nah, Man United would have scored anyway. You created the
No,
first
but
5
listen,
minutes before Sanchez. You
So-
created chances.
no, but
so
my
why
thing
did-
is,
Why did we lose?
Just one
Ahmed, why did we lose? So why did you guys win?
because your manager gave up. Simple as
Thank
that.
you.
Your manager gave up.
Thank you.
And I've been telling guys about Maresca.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm
No,
not
but what I'm
disagreeing.
trying to say, I'm just discussing the game in it because, like, bro, the red card in it when Sanchez got it, yeah, it was horrible in it. I don't care if that's bro. Even if yeah, you're in a situation that is quite difficult, and you've got Mbeumo who is known for getting in behind and utilizing the space that he can attack, right? Don't do an Edison and just be dumb and just completely throw the game out the way.
Did you,
Do you get it?
did you just throw Edison's? Wait, did you just throw Edison's name in there?
Yeah, facts, bro. Edison does that on a daily.
Shut up. Shut
No,
up.
facts. Listen, big up to you in it, bro. Listen. Edison does it.
Moving on. Like, to be honest with you, I just want to say this doesn't tell us a lot about Manchester United. We'll see. It just keeps Amorim in the job for longer. And it doesn't say anything about anybody.
doesn't
like,
say anything.
It's a good win, though. It's a good win.
I knew Man United was going to win today anyway.
No, but we weren't good yet.
I
but
thought
just wanna
Chelsea
give
would
a
win
shout-
100%.
I just want to give a shout out, yeah, to Delit in it. Delit put in an absolute quality
today.
performance. You know what it is, yeah? This is my thing. Before Mo moves on, the problem with Man United, yeah, is that when you look at defenders, you know with rivals how they see Man United lose all the time, they instantly think, oh, their defense is rubbish. But bro, I promise you, yeah, Mazraoui's been quality, Delit's been quality. The people that banter Lenny Euro, yeah, I know he came off the bench, but prior to that, he's been quality as well. So my thing is, if my defense individually can put in good performances in a system that has been flawed ever since his arrival, imagine if we've got a manager who's able to actually make us more compact, less mistakes. Because, bro, on paper, we've got a better defense than Chelsea. We don't have a bad team. We should have slapped them, to be fair. We do have a good defense on paper. You've got Delit, you've got
yeah, but they got way better fullbacks than you.
who?
Chelsea.
Yeah, they've got Reece James, but obviously we've also got Mazraoui.
Wait. You're talking
Yeah,
about
we've got Mazraoui as well, who's
centre backs.
quality.
You're talking about centre backs, maybe centre backs.
Centre backs, yeah.
Yeah, centre backs. But Reece James is quality.
No.
Yeah, but Reece James is quality. I'll admit that he's the best right back.
Anybody,
but I'm not-
just before I move on, does anybody see Enzo Maresca getting sacked at all?
Yeah, he's going to get sacked.
If he don't start getting his
No, mid-season. Does anybody see this?
No.
Maybe Chelsea are 7th, 8th.
Yeah, if
Okay,
they're around
I'll
that,
see
and
it.
they're not
If
playing Champions
Chelsea
League, then
fall off and they're like 7th, 8th, the points keep dropping.
yeah, he's gone.
You guys
Wait,
think
wait,
that
but
Bull will sack him?
Wait. Didn't the World Club like buy him some credit though? Like they did.
He
buy
did.
Him some, they did.
Chelsea-
Because he beat PSG.
If we don't
I
pull
think
up
I think
Champions
it
League, he will get sacked. But
Okay.
you know, this is something I would say past Christmas. We'll have to see where we are January, and then address it. But I think the ownership is very reluctant to sack managers. It's not like the Roman Abramovich era when they're very reluctant.
So your ownership in Son have to sack like 3 managers, bro.
and that's them being reluctant.
It's like 3 years. That's reluctant.
The Chelsea,
It's like 3 manager already. They got
the Chelsea
Tuchel,
model.
they got Rampotter.
Anything, all ownership is
Chelsea
wrong.
model.
Like, what?
Yeah.
This ownership doesn't do anything but sack managers.
Yeah.
They don't do no MO. What are you talking about?
The only thing that I think that might push him is because he's on a short-term contract rather than the previous one.
Yeah.
So there is that chance, but it's a Champions League qualification that is going to decide his future. If we're not going to be in contention, he'll be sacked.
I wanna before we actually go to the actual title race and Liverpool and stuff. By the way, Ram somehow ghosted. Look, Spurs 10 points, second on the table. Anybody here Before anybody taking Spurs seriously?
I've been
No.
taking them seriously, bro.
What?
No.
The Arsenal fan is taking Spurs seriously.
Bro,
No.
I said, bro, I hate the fact that they've got Thomas Frank. I hate it because he's such a good manager. Like, and they've got Spurs have got some good players as well, bro. They got the basis of a good team. If you add to that with a good manager, bro, he's gonna be one of the.
Would you take them seriously? Like they would do anything? I don't think so.
No,
I
I'm
have
talking
taken
about
them
like,
seriously.
Patrick, we're not talking about
like,
titles. We're
like
not
titles.
talking
Okay,
about winning the
okay,
title.
my bad. I went far. It's
Talking
just
about
that
when I say for Spurs being serious, a main player in the league, third,
Oh,
fourth,
you mean?
in-
Oh, okay. I mean,
a main
Yeah,
player
they're
in the
there
league.
and thereabouts, man. They got a good manager, man. Seriously, and the Amex ain't no easy place to go to. You got showed that you can come back from losing a losing position, bro. Tottenham are like in recent times. You man leak goals for fun. Do you get under? And you were leaking goals, and obviously I don't know. I can't remember, but you've got quite a few clean sheets. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head, but I know that you've got a few clean sheets this season, and Thomas Frank's been proper, man. And like you said, Mo, their transfer window, they've got quality now. They've got Kudus, they've got Xavi Simmons, they've got Kulusevski to come back. They've got good players. They've got
Guys,
good players.
I'm gonna ask a question. I know Luke is very humble as a Spurs fan. He doesn't put his chest out as much. He got bit so many times. But Luke, do you see you finishing third or fourth above Chelsea for real? Like, because if this happens, it's a disaster for Chelsea Football Club.
third is a bit of a stretch more, but anyway.
The only way that happens is if we keep certain players fit in certain positions. That's going to be our big failing, because there's certain players where if they get injured, then we're struggling massively. We're already a left winger short and a striker short. At the moment, the strikers they're not top level. They're not top 6 levels. Solanke, Richarlison, none of them really start.
Yeah, Solanke, Colomwani, Richarlison is a good combination, actually.
It's not bad as a group, but you need to have normally
it's a top 4 combination with all. It's a top. I don't like Richarlison, but Colomwani, it's a top 4 combination, to be honest.
I think Colomwani is going to be good, but he looks like he's so far off it at the moment. He came on for 20 minutes the other day and looked like he was knackered. But left wing is the one position where everyone in the Spurs fan base is like, no one really cares who plays there because no one's delivering. Like Odebert still needs to improve himself. Obviously, Xavi's been playing there. Like we don't have a left winger essentially.
Thank God we didn't. You know what? Look, sorry for this, but we thank God we didn't give you Savio, because I'm looking at that team. I'm like, There could have been
that's exactly what we needed.
It would have been perfect.
Exactly what we needed. Yep. And also he would also match up with Jed Spence perfectly, because the problem with our left wingers is they all want to come inside, whereas Savinio would have played on the left. He would have been on the byline, on the touchline, and then Jed Spence can come infield. So therefore you're not restricting all of your basically play going through the centre or to the right hand side. So the feeling amongst the Spurs fan base is that the Bald and Frank still want Savio, and they're going to go for Savio in the summer. In January. The feeling amongst the fan base anyway is the fact that Cherky's injury probably put a stop to Savinio going, and there was a possibility.
Nah, not really. Not really. I think it was. Did you hear that it was the board member? Your man is on who blocked it. What's his name? Yeah, he blocked it personally. And it wasn't for Ryan Cherky or anything. I think they blocked it out of pride. I think it's the fact that you did as the Harry Kane thing, and I think because it's him who was in the forefront. We'll never forget that, by the way. We'll never forget
this whole thing about we did you dirty on Harry Kane. He's the best striker in the whole of the world, and you offered 50 million. It's like ridiculous. Like, come back with a serious offer. You're not getting his left foot for 50
Remember,
million.
we went to the hundreds, and you guys went.
He's the best. Facts. He's been the best.
No. Don't forget. I think it was a year or two later we got 100 million for Kane from Bayern. So that just replicates just how poor your offer was. So if you're a serious club, come in with serious money, and then you can have discussions. But if you've offered 50 million, then you deserve to be shown.
Don't forget those 100 offered, and your man wanted more than that. Remember, we got
100. We got 100 2 years later. When he was 2 years older, 1 year on a contract.
Fair.
So
So do you think you've got the squad to get top 4 then? Yeah. Do you think like top 4? Because I said
they do have a squad to get top 4.
They do, yeah. They do.
Better than us.
Okay, because my thing is, this is my thing, yeah, right? Because it's mad. Because like, I don't know if you remember when we did a show, and then obviously we was talking about who's going to win the top, who's going to be in that fourth position. It's mad how I don't think people understand how much a manager can make a difference. Because these lot finished 17th last season, right? And everyone's going to say, yeah, they're rubbish, and cool, rightfully so. If someone finishes 17th, they have every right to get cooked, yeah. Despite obviously they have won the Europa League, but now they went from being 17th. To we're talking about they can be in a top 4 race in a span of like,
because that was not the representation of their team. You cannot.
So does that mean
that Romero, Van der Ven, Udogi, Jed Spence, Pedro Porro, Bentancur, Sarr?
Why does that apply to us?
League?
It's important.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
But there is one more thing Man United fans don't want to admit. The virus that is called Manchester United. Wallah, you don't understand. Yeah, Habibi, your club has a problem in mentality. It needs a massive persona to come and change it. Yeah, Ammi Baleba was linked to your club. He's dropping stinkers. Not even moved to the club yet. Yeah, just linked to the club, bro. Just linked to the fucking club. Dropping a stinker after a stinker.
I
know that it's not objective take. I know that's not football take. I know that is not like nothing. I believe that the shirt now and the whole Man United club, Allah al-Azim, are just. And I asked this question on Straight Facts to Hussam and Terry. And I asked a simple question. I'm going to ask you guys one thing. Guys, and I want an honest answer from all the people in the channel, all you guys. If that same Liverpool team with the same coach change the club, the training ground, and the club they represent, and win to play for Man United, and the opposite happens, do you think Liverpool will be winning the same games and playing the same football?
No. Oh, you mean as the Liverpool team?
No. If Liverpool team took Arne and every single player in the squad and they switch shirts with Man United.
Yeah, I think.
And they are going to the training ground of Man United. They are playing at Old Trafford. The fans are different.
Eating that food with the rats. Yeah. You know what, Mo? You're right. Because you know what? Let me answer this. You know what? Mo, you're right. I think it's just the club and the whole atmosphere is bad.
Culture.
Yeah. Let me give an example. Look at this guy. Scott McTominay is one of the best midfielders in the world, even though people want to deny. He is one of the best midfielders in the world right now. I'm sorry, he is. Scott McTominay is.
This revisionism about McTominay is
mad. You don't know. You don't understand.
But what are we doing here, man? What are we doing?
No. Okay, let me go somewhere else. What about Rashford? He just left your club. Oh my God. He just left your club. Is that the same player?
Yes, absolutely. Hold on. People that tell me it's an impossible question because it's a very impossible hypothetical. But I went to the extreme to actually see what people think. I'm gonna forget Man United. If Leeds United have all the players that play for Arsenal or Chelsea, would they challenge for titles? Leeds United or Crystal Palace? Why?
Because they don't obviously they don't have the manager in it, bro. Do you get me? They just
no. Arne Slot goes to Crystal Palace, takes all Liverpool fans. Do you believe they are title contenders? All Liverpool players, but they are training. They're playing at Selhurst Park. They're training with Crystal Palace. They are within the Crystal Palace.
So you're telling me if Liverpool players was using Palace
same Liverpool players,
same Liverpool players,
and representing Crystal Palace.
Both teams completely swap over, and essentially all that happens is Liverpool FC are now playing under Crystal Palace, but
they would still win the league, of course, bro. They've got Arne Slot and the Liverpool team. Of course they would.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. 100%. I just want to understand.
I love you. You are my young. I love you. You are my younger brother. I love you. You are my younger brother. Okay. But there is something called culture of a club and a winning culture at a club. We know it in Egypt, and you know what I'm talking about. About Ahli and Zamalek. People that play for certain clubs, once you move to that certain club, the culture within the club is winning mentality. It takes a manager, it takes a board, it takes the kit man, it takes the guy that cleans the boots to actually believe that. That is what
before Liverpool won their first title, they've not won it in 30 years.
That's what
doesn't matter. That's not the point.
Listen to the journalists. Listen to the journalists and the people that are close to the Liverpool that cover Liverpool. They kept saying that the guy joined the club, changed the whole culture from the youth team, from the under 10s all the way to the first team. He made everyone think that Liverpool are back one of the best teams in Europe, in the world. it changes the culture. There are managers that
I
only
agree
change
with
the
the
culture
manager
of the
changing the
first team.
culture. I agree with that.
I'm telling you, well, people don't. I faced it at Inter. Antonio Conte joined Inter within 1 month. 1 month, he told everyone at the club there's only one winner and 19 losers in the league. That is it. There is no second, there is no third, there is no challenge, there's nothing. There's only one winner and 19 losers. I know that sounds like kind of like fantasy land and shit. It takes time to change culture, but it might take a manager to change the culture instantly. He did
Exactly,
it at
that's what
Spurs.
I've been saying. Yeah,
He did it
No,
at Spurs.
it's not just the
Yeah,
manager.
he-
The whole system needs to change. The whole system needs to
Yes.
change.
Why can't everybody just say the truth here? Just say this club is dead. They're done. They're done as a club. I think they're done. I think, do you know what, even I think this Chelsea win will just blind them. They'll get slapped again.
I'm not blinded.
Look. Let me be honest with you.
People
We
are
say-
blinded. 100%.
Do you remember
by
what
this
we said?
shit.
Mom, we said this on another. So we said Man United. I think we said it seasons back, even when they were doing well. We said right now they are good because Global is still there. They're still buying the jerseys. Fair play to those fans. They're not stopping to buy the jerseys and attending and looking good. But overall, they are a low level.
They need a change
team.
of culture, Patrick.
Yeah,
they need
they
a change
are.
of mental.
That's
They need a
Hold
Pep
on,
Guardiola. They need a Jurgen Klopp. They
But
need
why do
one
you
of
think?
these people.
Yeah, but what Mo is saying, why do you think I've been adamant about getting the right man? Because the thing is, yeah, we have gotten top four before. We have won these trophies here and there.
But you want
But my
Iraola,
thing
for
is,
example.
yeah, but
Iraola
what's
wouldn't
the-
change the culture of your club.
That's what I
Who?
was gonna
He's a
say.
good
Mo. It comes
manager.
down to that.
Like
It comes-
Iraola is a good coach. Yes,
I
good
don't want
manager.
Iraola though. That's not. I don't
Who
want
do you
Iraola.
want then? Who do you want?
I want De Zerbi, bro. That's my number one
He
choice.
wouldn't
Deserve
change
it.
the culture.
He would change it. I would.
Again, De Zerbi is a good coach, but he wouldn't change the culture of the football.
He would
club.
change the culture, bro. I've seen, bro, out of all of the managers that I have seen at Man United, there's only one guy who was actually changing the culture and with how we were playing, and it stemmed through the youth, and that was Van Gaal, innit? He was the one that was actually changing. You saw
I didn't
signs
get
under him.
Conte.
I want to
just
answer.
for one
Okay, can I go
season.
back
Get
to
Conte for one
Spurs? Can I
season.
go back to Spurs? And the reason why I believe that Spurs, yes, Thomas Frank doesn't change the culture, because the pressure at Spurs is not similar to Man United. Spurs getting Champions League is good. Winning Europa League is acceptable. No, so the culture is not like dead at Spurs. Yeah, the Spurs will have Harry Kane, had Son, reach a Champions League final. With all due respect, look, Spurs are. I know that it's a big six club and all this stuff. No one is sitting here asking Spurs, why haven't you won a league title since I don't know when? Like, no one. No one. I actually don't know when was the last time Spurs won a league title. And that is not this. I don't mean it as disrespectful.
I know you don't, but it's funny.
But you get the point, right? Look, like
built
when
the club
is the last
backwards.
time you won a league title?
Too long ago, mate. It was before I was born.
How many league titles you have?
Listen, we have Europa League last year. Let's not get into this conversation, all right? What I'm trying to say is,
I don't mean it as banter, but
Nah,
I
he's
want
taking a
people
piss,
to
bro.
get
He's
the.
taking a piss.
La wallahi, wallahi.
I know this guy, by the way. I know him.
Wallahi, I don't.
I know
But I
him.
want people to understand where the difference between a club and bro, like
No, I think the whole thing with Frank coming in, actually winning a trophy, has reduced the pressure slightly, right? Because the thing was, and what a lot of fans did like about Ange at the very start was that you would go into press conferences and they would constantly be mocked. Like all the time, Spurs were constantly being mocked. This whole Spursy tag, this, that, and the other, all the time. Whereas now that's died, and the Frank can just crack on, and it kind of goes exactly what you just said. No one's expecting Spurs to go and do stuff. Whereas if it was, this is now the 18th year you haven't won anything. This is the 19th year. Newcastle have won stuff since you. Palace have won stuff since you. Now I think the pressure's actually reduced, and he can kind of just go under the radar, and we look like we're changing the way we're doing stuff. So you mentioned the transfer window we had. That's the best window we've had in 25 years at least, because we've gone out and signed 4 players that improved that 11, and we don't do that. Normally we go and sign 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds that we hope are going to get good in a few years. Like the last time we signed a legitimate top-level player in the sort of Xavi Simmons mold was probably Van der Vaart. That was the last player that come in, but was at a very good level. Everyone went, gee, he's a player. All of the ones, the Bow, Kane, Son, they all come to us and people were like, oh, is it going to work? Like, can he reach the level? Will we get to that level? Whereas most are just, all they're saying about Simmons is, will he adapt? That's it. That's all. That's the only question they've got. He's good enough, but will he adapt? That's it. So we can now go under the radar. But when you talk about what we've done in the background, this is where what's been done by the previous owners, everything is now prepped and ready to take levels up very quickly if big money's spent. Like, you've got everything in that background. The FFP, you're never going to have to worry about. We're making so much money from the size of the club we are. You go and look at all of the metrics in terms of the top 6 clubs, and in every single metric, from money made, revenue, everything, the only club that's in there that hasn't won title after title, cup after cup, Champions League, the only club that's ever in there is Spurs. So what we've done without winning titles is crazy, but now it's time to deliver on the pitch, which is mad because it's a football club. We should have been doing that from the start, but that we've set them foundations now, and now we need to see if we can go to that next level.
Maybe. I know that Mo has to go. Big up Mo, guys. Mo's channel is in the description. So big up Mo for joining us. Next time, stay longer.
Yeah, no, I'll try my best. Yeah, no, it's a pleasure to be on the panel with you guys. A great bunch of lads, great football knowledge, and guys in the chat.
Well,
make sure you
questionable but fine.
subscribe.
Questionable but fine.
It has to be. Well, it has to be. If we all think the same, it ain't going to be fun, man. So it's good. It's good that we have different opinions. But yeah, no, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys next one.
Yes,
take care.
Absolutely.
Big up to you, man.
Big up, my man. Still behind now. Yes, what we need is experience. Give Maresca a 36 years old center back, a 30 years old goalkeeper, and one more 30 years old player, and they can push for a challenge. 100% Bear. That is absolutely true.
Wait, are you agreeing to that more? Did you read what I think it's been sarcastic?
26. No. They need a 26 years old or a 20 years old center back, a 30 years old player. 100%.
He said a 36-year-old, didn't he?
No. He made a mistake. He corrected himself. He said 26.
I thought he was being sarcastic.
Yeah, he corrected himself because I read the next super chat, so I know that what he meant.
Fair.
Last year, I bet Deji 1K that Chelsea finish above Spurs. This year, I don't feel that comfortable. Holy fuck! If Chelsea, I promise you, if Spurs finish above Chelsea, there need to be like heads cut and shit like this. De Zerbi over Irola, I've heard it all.
Why is that mad? By the way? I want to know.
Well, it's not that.
De Zerbi's the better manager. Iraola is the new toy. I'm not saying he's not a good manager, but De Zerbi's clear of him, bro. I've seen De Zerbi in Champions League against Madrid, yeah. Bro, this guy has Premier League teams. Like, he's got a guy, Emerson, and he's got a washed Aubameyang, and he went toe-to-toe with Madrid, and he outplayed them. Yeah, and it was only because of 2 penalties. De Zerbi is quality. People are too focused here about, what's my manager won? What's his CV saying? Tottenham fan. I'm bad with names, innit? Luke. He had Conte, Jose, and out of all of them, Ange was the most successful. And now they've got Thomas Frank. Conte was like, this is unacceptable, and Thomas Frank is making the changes. Sometimes, it's about finding the right manager who's going to fit the club. So people saying Zidane, bro, come on now, Zidane.
If Leeds have that Chelsea or Arsenal squad, we should be saying they need to get Europa League or they failed. Let's be honest, still behind though. Yes, Barry, you're very behind. I don't know why. You can just play the video quicker until it reaches live. That's what I do when I'm watching a show behind. Going on to the title race. We don't have a Liverpool fan. I'm trying to text somebody to come in. Actually, Ram just kind of stood me up. It's fine. Anybody watching Liverpool and thinking that there is anybody else that can win the title?
I watched them, yeah.
No,
there's no team.
The game.
Yeah, no team.
Does anybody can win the title for real?
No chance.
No chance.
I think we can.
Nah, bro. With how they played, by the way, against bro. They're too good.
Can I say something?
Can I say something?
Let me say something. Let me say something. Let me say something. Okay,
he's not used to this. It's normally everyone's just saying City.
Yeah, they're not used to it.
Spoke about it. No, let me speak.
Look, you did stream with Kelk. Because Kelk said you did stream with Patrick. They flip-flop every like stream. No, we're underdogs now. Like, no, we can win the title. We're underdogs.
No.
If they lose tomorrow, they're like, no, we're out of the title race.
No. I genuinely think City are not doing anything this season. We're not going near that title.
So why you raised your hand if you said that?
I'm basically.
I said that.
No. Why I put my hand up? But I think this whole thing where people are glazing Liverpool, thinking that the be all and end all or playing so good, they've been lucky in most of the games. Some of the games, 97th minute, and this and that. No. Let me just finish. I just feel like as much as people are saying, somebody said they might walk the league. I was like, they're not going to walk the league. I am looking at the Arsenal team and saying if Saka comes back with Eze who's been added, I feel like this Arsenal team is the one that actually looks more stable and looks like they lost against Liverpool with a freakish free kick. I think it was going to be a draw that game, but I just feel like this Arsenal team will be the one that actually takes the title this time, and this Liverpool team will actually fall down because I am looking at them that they're not as like, you know what, when people are talking about them, they're saying them as if they are that City team that people are scared of, or that maybe a PSG in the guard or Bayern. No, they're not playing that good.
What do you think Arsenal have over them, Pat? What do you think Arsenal have over them? Because if we're looking at who's faced the harder fixtures yet, it's Liverpool.
Defense. The defense of Arsenal is just.
What do you mean harder? What do you mean harder?
Bournemouth, Newcastle. They've played Arsenal. They beat them. Newcastle. What?
The fixtures have been a bit even. I wouldn't say they've had like harder, like mad harder games. I think we've both had pretty hard starts to the season. I feel like as a squad, I feel like defensively, I feel like we got a better squad that can cope with any injuries now, innit? And I think that's the difference. If Liverpool
your
can keep
midfield is improved now, your midfield is improved.
If Liverpool keep their squad fit, then like attacking wise, they're a joke. Like they're ridiculous, and obviously their defense is a top class defense. But I feel like if they do get any injuries, especially in that defense, then it could be a bit techie for them. And I can't lie to you.
I'll be honest, I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them. I know they lost to Palace in the Community Shield, right? On penalties. I've seen them not have Gravenberch, not have McAllister, play Curtis Jones and Szoboszlai, yeah, who is someone that I don't even rate, who has improved massively under Arne Slot, and they still cooked and controlled the game.
I got a Liverpool fan to come on. It's coming on now.
So my thing is, yeah, it's like
Van Dijk, that's the big one, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to look. It's Van Dijk. It's the key players that they have that have been fit. Van Dijk and Konate, them two, and having Alisson, them three at the back. It makes a complete difference, like to their.
And Gravenberch and McAllister.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that.
Good, but as you just said, they've got other players that could.
Yeah. I have a question for Ahmad though. Let's say Van Dijk goes down injured, right? Like I'm not trying. Let's say he goes down injured. What happens with the defense? Where do they go?
They're going to struggle defensively because he's a massive miss and he's quality and he's the best centre back right now.
Then let me ask you something. Let's say Saliba goes down injured. How is Arsenal looking?
I don't think they're going to. I don't think there's going to be a big difference. I think he.
That's what I'm saying. I have a feeling that Arsenal all has to click is.
But going forward, Liverpool are clear.
Yeah, Eze and Ayoka they just have to click in the front. I think they're dangerous. I think Arsenal is more dangerous than people.
They've got Ekitike and Isak who are about to click. Who are two strikers that are Ekitike. Liverpool's attack is better and their midfield is better. Arsenal are just set up better defensively because that's what they prioritize.
Can I counter this a little bit? Can I counter that midfield?
Yeah,
based on McAllister's form, Szoboszlai playing right back, Wirtz's form. On paper, yes, Liverpool's team is better in my modest. But if we look at the current form, it's not clear cut as you guys make it, as we thought it would be. It's not clear cut as we thought it would be, to be honest.
100% it's debatable. 100%. Like I think, like attack wise, they're clear. We can't chat to them at all. But everywhere else on the pitch, and I feel like this is what I said. Like I've been saying, like I feel like this season more than any other season is going to be a squad game this year. Like I feel like it's not going to be like on paper. Liverpool's 11, City's 11, Arsenal's 11. I even throw Chelsea's 11 in there. Like on any day they could beat anyone. Anyone.
It's 4 games in, isn't it? It's just 4 games in.
They're all as good as anyone on their 11.
No. You're not. No,
I'm saying on a one-off game. I mean,
but the league is not on a one-off game. The league is exactly lower oppositions, and the league is won against the minnows.
This is what I'm saying, Mo. So I'm saying to you, as a squad, like this is the season more than any season. I feel like that it's going to be more of a squad game. It's going to be the player that's number 15.
Yes, it will be a squad game. Yes, but Liverpool's squad, apart from a centre back coverage, I think Liverpool's squad are as competent as they got.
Even the keeper, isn't it? Even the keeper. They had another keeper.
Can I take it one more step? There is nobody in the world that have 2 striker combination like Liverpool.
No one.
But if they'd assigned Guehi then I'd have been saying they're going to win it.
Yeah, but Konate is still quality though. Like, he's
no. Konate's injury prone.
Every game, they can't play every single game.
But also, when you think about it, say you're a Konate, say you're a Kirkes, and Van Dijk's there, you just feel safe.
Yeah.
If Van Dijk's not there,
best defender ever
they're
in
not
the
going
Prem.
to feel that
Best
safe.
defender ever in the Prem, not even question.
Whereas Arsenal is different. If Saliba's not there,
I'm gonna ban you from the channel if you do this, Ahmed.
Okay.
And they also can't play every single game. Like they can't play Champions League and play Prem Saturday.
Apparently, they did last season.
I think
I'm putting all the pressure.
And also, there are games where Gomez can play, Leone can play. Like it's not like Liverpool are. To be honest with you, I am waiting to see what Arsenal do. I think it will be about Liverpool fumbling than other teams winning.
Yeah, I think
Arsenal got Gyökeres. They have to win the league. That's it.
I have seen this.
I'm putting all the pressure on them.
Don't do that, Luke. Don't do that, Luke. Don't do that.
What?
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
Yeah,
he said Arsenal have Gyökeres. Go ahead, Patrick.
All
we've all
Arsenal
seen
fans
this
have been
story
telling me
before,
is they
though.
need a
We've
striker.
What story, Patrick? What story?
This whole story where somebody starts. Like I was looking at the table where Liverpool right now, obviously, fair play to them. I've won all the 5 games on 15. But as I said, I'm looking at the team and some of the games. I was like, these guys can still be good at. I have seen the story before where a team is winning like this in the league. You can get caught up. Like, what's just annoying me is like, look, I don't mind Liverpool winning the league. I never really mind them because
we know
they
you
win
guys
the league. They win the league. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But I'm just saying the way people are saying it, that they'll walk it or it looks easy. No, it doesn't look easy for them. If Liverpool fans are truthful, some of the games have been sweaty. It's not easy. So somebody's gonna bop them. And right now, I'm just looking at the table. We're just 5 games in. And people have already say hand in the league. I don't know. I just see Arsenal.
I mean, to be fair, they did slap Atletico, and then against Everton, they controlled the game. To be fair, I mean, second half they dropped off, yeah, but bro, first half they cooked the minutes. So
yeah, but overall, those 5 games, if you analyze them, was it just comfortable? All those 5 games, because that's what people are saying. That it's very comfortable. They're saying they're walking it. That's what they're saying.
No, I don't think they'll walk the league. But the difference,
I think people have been saying that like they ain't been playing well, and they've still managed to win all their games. So watch when they click into gear, then they'll see that. That's why I think they're saying that.
I know a team that started like that and went to shit. That's good, Man City. We started with win.
I also think all of the signings that they've made, that's to cover up if they lose Salah or if Salah's out, that they've got other players that can come in, because it was always if they keep Salah and they keep Van Dijk fit, then they can do something serious. And I think now if Salah's out, I'm not saying they've got players the same level, but Vert's coming in. If he does actually start hitting the ground where people think he's going to do, then his goals and assists are not going to be as dried up, because Salah he'll take some of that burden away from him.
Somebody say, do you see that? More somebody says maybe this is that gear.
No, someone is saying Patrick's analysis is based on hope, not facts.
This is what I like about YouTube. Whenever you don't give an analogy that doesn't suit somebody, people get. All I'm just saying is I have seen this script before. I'm waiting for a certain amount of games, and even everybody knows me. Even when we were playing. When we were going toe-to-toe against Liverpool back in the days, at the beginning when they started bright, I used to say it's fine until we reach somewhere. I just want us to reach certain games. If we reach certain games, you see me, I'll come on this panel and tell you, I think this is going bad. Even though I was once wrong.
I want to talk about the game tomorrow, actually, related to Liverpool and stuff like. Hit the like button, guys. Can we get to 500 likes? We still have like 800 people in the house. Can we get the likes up, guys, to 500 at least? Hit the like button. Question for the City fan. Patrick is drawing a lot of attention. If you have a bet, do you think Liverpool will improve or not? If yes, how good are they going to be when they have been perfect, when they haven't been perfect so far?
What are you saying? The question for the City fan, if you have a bet, do you think? I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. You can never know if they're going to improve or it's going to go to shit. You can never know. Like, seriously,
he's hoping that Liverpool.
No. Let me talk to people. The thing about the league when it starts, as I say, don't get gassed, because you never know if things can go bad for Liverpool. Good. This is just 5 games.
So why do you think it will go bad?
Huh?
Why do you think it will go bad?
No. I haven't said it's gonna go bad. I say that don't gas them up too much, saying
No,
they're
but
gonna
no,
walk
hold
the
on.
league.
No, I'm gonna tell you. There is like 50,000 reasons why Liverpool will get better, and probably one if and one reason they might go bad. There is like if I sit down and analyze things, I'll say Liverpool have Isak, have Wirtz to get better, have Ekitike to get better, Kirkis is going to get better, Frimpong is going to get better, Gravenberch has more, one extra season as a midfielder, so I'm expecting him to get better. McAllister hasn't played well because he's coming from an injury after last season, so he will get better. Szoboszlai looks better. So there's like 50,000 reasons why Liverpool will look better. There is one reason why Liverpool
50,000 reasons, 50.
I'm exaggerating, but you get my point.
I know you are. Don't get extreme.
You get my point. And there is only one possibility why Liverpool might get worse, which is if Van Dijk gets injured or Salah gets injured. This is it. Injuries, which is unpredictable. So your analysis is based on a hope that it doesn't click. Like they get injuries. Am I wrong, Greg, to say that?
By the way, people, I think are getting me wrong. It's not like I'm praying that it goes bad or anything. I'm just saying after 5 games, stop gassing. Because I can give this also. Let me give this example. What if
if Arsenal get worse?
No. What if City showed up tomorrow and bumped? Look, what if City showed up tomorrow and bumped Arsenal 3-1?
What's the possibility? Okay, great. What is HB? I don't know where he went. What if Arsenal get?
No, I think he froze. He froze.
What if you? I want Rek to speak. That's why I invited him, but we spoke a lot about Liverpool.
Rek is good with numbers. Give Rek that one. Rek is good with numbers.
Listen, we are the only club. We are the only club that spends money, so we must, of course. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
What? Who does he support for? Who does he support
Liverpool. Arsenal win like a machine with control, even when they win 1-0. Liverpool, on the other hand, they win, but something about it doesn't feel right. Rack, you responded.
I mean, people, you can have your own feelings. If that's how you feel about it, then who am I to say that's wrong, right? If you don't feel it. Have we been perfect? No, I don't think anyone's been perfect. We against Atletico, we were very, very good. And yes, Atletico brought it back to 2-2. Yes, we got a deflected goal. They got 2 deflected goals. But as an overall performance, we dominated the game pretty much start to finish. People will look at the Burnley game and they'll say Liverpool were lucky, right? Liverpool were lucky. But we absolutely dominated that game. If we would have scored that goal in the 3rd minute and everything else had been exactly the same, just we changed the minute of when that goal came, no one would have said we were lucky. So it's only because rival fans, they get to half time, Liverpool 0. They get to 60 minutes, Liverpool it's 0-0. They get to 90 minutes, Liverpool's 0-0. And every second minute passes, they're getting closer. That the hope that Liverpool will drop points becomes a little bit bigger, right? And then in the last 2 or 3 minutes, they get that hope snatched away from them. And I've been there. It's happened to City when City have beat us. It's happened back in the day when I was a kid, when I saw Man United winning matches in the last minute. Like, you have to, you say the words lucky, but actually what you mean is you feel deflated. The hope that you had has all of a sudden disappeared. And that's why they call it luck.
Sandizo really.
So it's hopium.
Will they say the same if they had drawn Arsenal, Liverpool, but they won? Okay, Emmanuel, but they won. They didn't draw
the thing is, look, I think Mikel Arteta set up the game. He set up his team to be tight, right? He didn't want to lose. He was like, okay, if we get a chance to win, we'll win. A lot of people saying Arsenal were very negative. I disagree with that. But he definitely went there to not give away anything stupid, right? And to try and get a point or points. That was his objective. Ultimately, if you go to the game and that's your objective and you don't succeed, you fail. He went there at the very least not to lose. And then we all know, if you've had such a support complete negative mindset. I think that would be a little bit too much to suggest that. But if you've been playing for a long time to keep it tight, to be disciplined and all that kind, so all of a sudden in the last 10 minutes to turn that into a shit, we're behind, we need to get a goal now. That's not easy. That shift in mentality is not an easy thing to do, especially against a very good team.
Right, but especially a very good team, wasn't it? It was
working. In the first half, I think Arsenal achieved everything. That was the archetypal Mikel Arteta plan. Press well, don't concede anything, keep it tight, make it difficult for them to play through you. And they did those things, and they achieved those things. And I think that's what they went into the second half of. In the second half, we changed the way we approached the game, and we therefore came into it much more. And the second half, I think we were the better team. I wouldn't say we dominated, but I think we were the better team. And then ultimately, when we get that when we get that goal, all of a sudden Arsenal have to step it up, and it's not easy to do that in the last 10 minutes. For 80 minutes, prior 80 minutes, you've had more. I wouldn't say completely regressive, but they've had this mentality: let's not lose anything. Let's not lose anything. Now you've got to change that from let's not lose anything to fuck, we've got to go and win, and we've only got 10 minutes to do it.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, I agree with you. We don't know who will get better or not. Wirtz, Kelkes, and McAllister could get better, but if they might not also. Odegaard
Kirkes was very good today. Kirkes today was very good. Like he was good in the air. He defended one-on-one positions very well. I think people have been right to criticise him in some games, but actually today I thought he was very good. He was unlucky to get hooked the other day because he got the yellow card and stuff, but like today he was good. I don't think he deserves any.
They are relying on a 29th minute winning goal, unsustainable. He's talking about the game today. Can I ask you guys something for real? David Moyes says something in the press conference about the Liverpool, and have we ever seen a second half game with all these substitutions and a goal scored with only 3 minutes added? Ever? Have we ever seen this?
Grealish.
How many substitutions were there? How many substitutions were there?
All the substitutions?
All is how many? How many? I'm asking for a number.
I'm just asking.
You can't say all of them.
All I can say, if it was Liverpool losing and it was at Anfield, we'd be seeing 7 minutes on that board.
Oh, but this is the ironic thing, right? This is the ironic thing. I know, but the thing is, in some games people want more extra time, and in some games people want less injury time, right?
Actually, you know what? I just checked. I actually see now why there was only 3 minutes. There was only 3 stoppages for substitutions between the two teams in the whole game.
Okay, so you add 30 seconds per substitution.
Yeah,
so that means 1 minute 30 of that.
So I see why it was only 3 minutes. My point is this is the first time probably that I see 3 minutes only added in a game in the second half. Only 3 minutes. I've never seen it.
Actually, it was more than 3 minutes though. The whistle didn't blow on the 93rd minute. It went on for another 40 odd seconds. So it actually was more than 3 minutes. 3 minutes was the number that was put up, but the referee played an extra 40 odd seconds.
Because Garner fell on the floor and he had a
yeah. Sure, but we played
I don't want to talk about the referees. I want to just touch on the game tomorrow, to be honest. I want to touch on the game tomorrow. Does anybody think that City can get something out of this game? Because I've seen a lot of hope lately.
I think they can get it.
Come, Patrick. Step up now. That's your time to shine.
Nah, you know what? I wouldn't be. This is personal. It's been personal between City and Arsenal for a long time. Ever since Rodri took off his shirt and scored that 90th goal minute and took off his shirt, did a ground slide to the Arsenal fans, everything has been personal with City and Arsenal. And for the fact that last season, like after the Haaland be humble or shout out to Kelly, and Kelly did the Haaland celebration, I think there's fire, because you can also see the interviews from Bernardo Silva and Rodri. They seem to be fired for this. But obviously talking and playing on the pitch is different. City just manufactured this beef. What beef? You guys have been hurt with us for years, and now you're doing it back to us. I don't know why people say manufactured. Arsenal fans, sometimes you're gas. But anyway, all I can say is No, that gas, like no. I'm saying, you know how this thing between City and Arsenal recently has become a bit bloody, even for the fact that Arteta is friends with Pep. But you can see how intense it is throughout. Let's be honest, we've seen it on TV. So one guy in the comments saying, "Oh, it's been manufactured by City." No, this has happened. Both sides don't want to lose to each other right now. And after the 5-1 embarrassment, I don't think any of the City players, you can see them in the interviews, they seem to be saying, we're not going there to expect to be losing. But I'm saying those are just words, because this Arsenal team hasn't conceded a lot of goals, even though Haaland is in great form. For me, even Man United, who are a dusty finished club, were still able to find Look, they were still able to find opportunities against City. They couldn't score, but they went through our line.
Yeah, we had you pinned back.
So if City win tomorrow, should we take City more seriously than Arsenal in the title race?
All I'm saying is, if we go, it depends how we play. If we go to Arsenal, and let's say maybe, do you know when you're watching football more? This is why I was arguing with my fellow City fans who were saying, but last season we were the best in form. I watch the way you play. It don't matter how it wins, it's how you play. Do you win just because the other opponents are missing chances? If we go to Arsenal and City are so stable in the back, controlling like before, and then we win the game 2-1, and we were controlling, we were not being countered a lot or being ripped apart that easily, then maybe it was just Arsenal missing. Gyökeres is just missing chances, having a bad day, and that's how lucky we got. I'll say we're not back. But at least we should be stable and actually have a good performance. That makes sense. Because to be honest with you, I'm going to say this. Playing against Liverpool and Arsenal right now, that's what you're measuring yourself in the league right now. And I'm being honest.
The City fans doing the underdog gimmick? I'm not used to this shit.
No, it's not an underdog.
I'm not used to this shit. What is this, bro?
No. I'm being honest. As a football fan, right now I'm saying going to Anfield or going to the Emirates and playing against these two teams right now that look more settled, and you get a result from them, I'll be like, you know what? Maybe this Man City team is clicking. But going to, I'm going to say again, because I'm not trying to insult you, but going to Old Trafford and winning at Old Trafford, you can't rate yourself. Even playing Napoli, a 10-man Napoli, I wasn't impressed. You get it? Beating Wolves more. I was not impressed. I'm saying beat a stable team. Because let's not forget, a team like Spurs, who were just a bit stable, managed to just beat us that easily. Brighton, who are a bit stable, managed to beat us. So I'm saying going to these two teams that right now, if you look at them, they're more settled. They're the ones who are more of a threat in the league.
So everyone expecting Arsenal win tomorrow then?
Yeah. All I'm saying is I don't see a City win.
By the way, SB, you're lagging massively still, but I don't know. Can you talk?
Maybe he has to pause the video.
Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. You need to unmute yourself.
Can I ask you something, Mo? Is it bad for me to come here? Is it bad?
I think obviously this is going to be our test. I feel like we can never ever take City lightly, innit? I feel like we always got to respect them, and I think like people need to put respect on them. But I feel like at the Emirates, I feel like that's kind of a fortress, man. I don't feel like City. Like, I don't really fear a lot of teams at the Emirates, if I'm being honest. Like, it's kind of a fortress. If this was at the Etihad, then it would be a different story, innit? But I feel like at the Emirates, I feel like we'll be calm, and I feel like we'll be fine.
It's a must-win for Arsenal.
100%. We have to win. We have to win. Especially, I feel like...
for both, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on City going in this game, but if they lose it,
it's zero pressure on City going to this game.
Yeah, no. Like, I feel like if City
fucking lose the game, who gives a fuck? City move on.
No. I mean, Mo, if they lose, bro,
I'm being completely honest. To be honest, I don't see anyone talking about City must win or anything. Like, I see everyone talking about Arsenal, but I haven't seen one pundit, one article, anything saying that City must go to the Emirates and win. People saying if City go to the Emirates and get a draw, you'll praise them.
No, it'll be.
Yeah, but if City lose, then you could arguably say they're potentially out of the title race, right?
And people already put them out of the title race already.
Some people, but this 3 points, I think, potentially makes a big difference.
I'm watching I was the other day watching Lee Dixon and Graham Lasso and Peter and Jim Biglin. and they were talking to each other in the game when City were playing, and they were like, "Yeah, City could win against Man United, but there are levels, or there is a gap between them and all." People are already putting them behind Arsenal, Liverpool already. So yeah, and everyone is. By the way, we as YouTubers, yeah, we do cities, this city, that. Pundits put City behind Arsenal, Liverpool. Pundits do this.
If City lose, they're behind Leeds in the table.
That's what I mean.
What would you-
That's what I mean. Like,
I'm sorry.
It's gonna be a big help for them if they lose.
No, if
You
City
get what I
lose,
mean?
they are behind Man United. Oh,
Exactly.
Oh.
This is what I'm saying. This is
Bro,
what I'm
it's not
saying.
as
Mo. So
like-
if City,
But you know what? What's the pressure? Because right now we stink. Let's just keep it real. We stink. Like I'm not even coming to this game expecting anything. I'm expecting you guys. Look. This is my thing. If City score first, we have an opportunity. But if Arsenal score first, you're just gonna lock up. That's what you're gonna do. You're just gonna lock up the game. But you know what? The City fan in me. And after looking at this personal thing where Haaland and Gabriel seem to hate each other, I don't know where it started from.
Gabriel's
They hate
gonna
the guts
punch
out of
him
each
up.
other. Yeah, they've been close to punching up before. And
Yeah,
then
Gabriel's gonna punch
you look at all the fighting words that are coming from the players. I believe that maybe with Donnarumma in goal, he's more of a different presence. Maybe we'll do something. But to be honest with you,
I think the mentality tomorrow, if Arsenal don't win the game tomorrow, I think they will be shook.
This is, you know what? They can't lose. I think I was speaking to Gal yesterday, right? And I think if Arsenal were to lose at home in this situation after losing against Liverpool, it's not. I'm not going to rule them out of it because it's still very early days. But I think that will start a lot of fans and potentially a lot of players who believe in this project or believe in this season that this could be their season. I think that could make a difference because City aren't in the best moment right now. They've had a couple of decent wins, but it was only a couple of games ago they were losing to Spurs and losing to Brighton. So at the very least, yeah.
And Saliba's
very
back.
least it's
I don't know if Saka's back or not. It doesn't look like.
at
he's
the
back.
very least, it's unpredictable. And if they were to lose, I think it might be. I don't know for sure, but it could affect them significantly. I
Okay,
think.
let me.
it could
Sondra
also
saying
be the
City
draw.
will win. I am told Arsenal are shit. Who said Arsenal are shit?
but we
Sondra?
beat them
Who said
5-1
Arsenal?
last year.
When
so-
did where did I say? Okay,
Mo, you gotta
Kevin,
Mo, you gotta
let me
understand.
do this. Let me do this. So can I just respond to my guy here? I just sat here and also on MHF and listened to how the league is over and now we must win. What for? I don't get this. Okay, so me saying that Liverpool, Kevin, are favorites to win the league, it doesn't mean that Arsenal should stop trying. It doesn't mean that Arsenal shouldn't win against City. You are the hope. I genuinely believe that Arsenal are the hope for us to have a good title race. It's the hope. I can't sit here in March where Liverpool are ahead of Arsenal by 10 points. I can't do that. I'm not doing this again.
What do you mean you're not doing it again? What are you going to do?
Yeah, Habibi, and they don't understand. If it wasn't, I'm being honest, if it wasn't for Arsenal in the Champions League and the Real Madrid, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. And Man United maybe reaching the final of Europa League with Spurs. The league was over in March. Arsenal threw the towel and Liverpool knew that they were winning. Kevin, you get my point. When I say the league is over, I'm asking the question. I'm thinking that will Liverpool actually fumble? That is the question.
The league is not over. Arsenal are a very good team. Arsenal are one of the best teams in Europe. Like whether you like it or not, they are one of the best teams in Europe. They can play and give any top team in Europe a game, right?
Can I just say something? I am banning you because you lie. There is a difference between banter and shit, my friend. But I am the only one actually that said that Arteta is better than Maresca. So if anyone comes to the chat and lie, I will literally ban you. Okay? I'm banning you. So stop
No, but
lying.
my thing, yeah, I just want to say something real quick here. My thing is, Arsenal are defensively solid and stuff like that, but we're acting like Man City. Like I know they've not been amazing yet, but they've got the players to break them down, innit? They do have the players. Foden's come back, had a sick game against Napoli. You've got Reinders, who's also a good player. Rodri's back in there.
Doku.
I don't really rate that guy, to be
they've
fair.
looked
But
good. They've looked good recently.
But to be fair, he's been okay in it. Fair play. they've got some players in it. The reason I think the only thing that's worrying about City is just their defense. But you know what's mad? Even if they have set pieces here, you've got Donnarumma who can claim crosses. He's a solid goalkeeper. Do you get it? Like his reflexes are mad. So that's going to be someone who's going to be quite difficult to get past.
And don't forget Kusanov. Kusanov is now doing the walk role with the tight pace. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If you look at it on paper, you can't just say like, oh, Arsenal on paper, like, yeah, their team is clear. You can even make a case that Man City team have a better team on paper. It's just how Pep utilizes and
how
what his
do
game
Man
plan
City
is.
team have better team than Arsenal?
Yeah, they do. They do.
How did you come up to
their
that
midfield is
conclusion?
better?
I'm not.
Their midfield is better, and their midfield is better, and their attack is better.
Are you talking about names, or you're talking about as a team stable? I know our striker is better. I know Haaland is better than your.
They've got better strikers. They've got better tens. They've got better midfielders. It's just centre backs that they don't have better. It's only centre backs. Their goalkeeper's also better. Man City. So
Eze and Saka are better than the wingers they have. Like,
I don't believe.
Is Declan Rice better than Reinders in the 8?
No chance. No chance.
What winger do they have that's better than Saka?
Say that again. You're lagging out. What did he say?
What winger do they have that's better than Saka?
Who are we comparing Saka to? If we're comparing Saka to Doku, yeah, then obviously he's better than him because I don't rate Doku. So who are you comparing Saka to?
Well, you're the one who said City have better attacks. So tell us. You tell us.
No, because when we're talking about attackers,
I don't get it.
When I'm talking about
why do we have to tell
about,
you who's?
I'm talking about the likes of Foden's. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that type of attack. I'm saying he's the one that's better than Saka, and they've got a better striker as well. Haaland's better than Gyökeres.
Fit? Is Odegaard fit?
I'm not sure.
I hope he doesn't fucking play Moreno, Thinker, or Rice and Zubimendi at home.
You also got Reinders and Rodri is quality. Like that midfield, like can match it too. So
you know what's funny? You know what's funny about this game? There's also a very Rack is right. It's very unpredictable. Things can go south either way for both sides. Either Arsenal can bump us, or this can be a ball fest, or
that's actually not true because it never goes south for Arsenal at the Emirates.
No,
since the 3-1, it never wins south for them.
But football shit can happen in football. Arsenal could get a play sent off after 5 minutes, like today. But things can happen.
Rex, you are a science man. We do not predict the unpredictable.
Wait. So you're telling me this?
We analyze the history. Everything can happen. Rice and Zubimendi can get 2 red cards in the game. Raya can get red cards.
Wait.
But we do not predict the unexpected, right?
Okay, let
me wait, Patrick. Based on the history, shit don't go south for Arsenal at the Emirates since the 3-1. So why would I say yes, it can go south, yes, it can go shit, it's up. But that doesn't happen. I'm not going to sit here and oh my God, you know what? It's the same like I am sitting in Cairo where it never flooded before. In Cairo, in Egypt, I'm saying it can flood. Yes, it can.
Oh wait,
but it doesn't happen often.
So you're telling me that there's no chance that by some chance you would find.
Don't twist my words. That's my job here on the channel. Don't do this shit.
No.
Don't do this. Don't twist my words, bro. Don't twist my words. It can happen. There's no chance. It can happen. There is a chance that City will win. There is a chance that it goes tits up for Arsenal. But the likelihood of it, based on the evidence we had over the last 2 years, is slim. So I can't sit here and predict it.
But I don't think it's just about the result. I know you mentioned it, and if Arsenal lose, then obviously it's a big thing. But if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be looking at the manner as well. Like if they draw and City are shocking, but Arsenal just still don't go for that win, then that for me says a lot as well. Like it keeps being labelled at Arteta. He's happy to draw.
So look, you think performance matter tomorrow?
I think it does matter. I think I don't think normally it would matter.
1-0
for Arteta.
1-0 set piece Arsenal.
No. Then I think that breaks the duck. But for Arteta, it's beating these top teams and actually not just being content with the draw.
Record against the top teams are good, bro.
But it's the drawing. It's going and beating.
No, they win again. They win against Liverpool at home. They win against Man United at home. They win against Chelsea at home. They won against Liverpool at home. They win. Like, they win against Liverpool.
You beat City when there was nothing on the line. There was no pressure on it. It was the end of the season. The title was wrapped up. When it really, really matters, when it's big teams that you're playing against, when it really matters, Arteta seems to
They won against Liverpool when things were on the line 2 years ago at home at the Emirates.
Facts.
I'm giving you the facts, Luke.
I'm just saying, on a consistent basis, that is the thing that's labelled at Arteta, is the fact that he's too content.
If you believe these things from the media, if you believe these things from the media, it's a narrative based on a false fact.
No, it's not.
So it's not a fact. But he won against Chelsea in a title race. They won against Spurs in a title race. They won against Liverpool 3-1 when they were still middle of the season, so things were still on the line. They won games. The only team they haven't won against is Pep Guardiola's City. That is one team. If you say the narrative is you have to win against City, yes. But against big teams, they win. They won against Man United when they were in title race. They didn't choke. Actually, the problem with Arsenal was the West Ham games, the Villa game.
Yeah.
These were the problems.
No. That's why
when Troy Deeney, when I know Troy Deeney is trying to make a career in talk sports. I know that, right? When he's saying that Eucharist is coming to Arsenal to score in big games, no, Arsenal win big games. Arsenal need to break the low blocks with Eucharist.
Most concentrating properly.
Like him. Like, bro, like because it's the same, bro. It's the same. When someone sits and talks sports and say, yeah, I'm looking at Eucharist to score against the big teams. Bro, Arsenal's record against the big teams have been very good. So they need to win against West Ham, Leeds, Brighton. These are the games where I'm looking at Eucharist and I'm like, this is your chance to shine. Win Arsenal these 3 points that they struggle to win when things matter. And instead of you, in the other hand, Isak, for example, going to Liverpool, Isak in the champs, Verts in the champs. Why? Because Liverpool win against most of the teams in the Premier League. I am looking at what's missing. Anyway, I just made my point about winning in big games. Arsenal already do that, Luke. They already do that. They won against Spurs in the title race.
So, Mo, let me ask you this. So, basically, to just close this up, because I also have to leave in a few minutes. So
yeah, I'm going to do the super chats and go.
So you're simply just saying there is no way City leave that stadium.
Why do I just put you in the center and then it's footy?
There's no way City.
It's footy Judge Patrick now. We're just gonna make him full screen. We're gonna give him that. Here you go on. We're gonna give you.
I just want to ask you that. Do you think that there is no way that maybe this is going to go the other way? Because you said you can go. You've muted yourself, by the way.
The way that City can win the game. Tactically, you want to talk football? There is a way you can win the game.
How do they approach this game tomorrow? Because I feel
City,
like, yeah.
Just go for it.
In my opinion, the way City win this game is actually by the moments and not by trying to dominate Arsenal.
Facts.
So we have to leave them with the ball and just play direct. I think so.
You gotta play counter-attacking football, and that's
direct football. Doku, Haaland, Foden on the transition. Because Calafiore is a very attacking fullback.
I think.
By the way, people that say that Timber is a center back, people just build narratives based on names. Watch Timber heat map. He's literally very high on the pitch next to the winger the majority of the time. Crossing, crashing the 18. On transition, Arsenal can get beat. Go ahead, Rak, we're going to say something. Go ahead.
The thing is that Pep's City team have never really been a solely counter-attacking team. Of course, when you've got a weapon like Haaland, you've got someone with a passing range of Rodri, that's a possibility. But it is completely opposite to what they've been doing. But then, having said that, when you bring in a keeper like Donnarumma, which again is the complete antithesis of what Pep's been trying to do, I'm like, what is going on here? I've got some concerns about City, but it's more about what is the plan? Because it seems to me like they're building for a life past Pep. And
yes, they gave up the position after their first goal. They had 35% ball position at home against Man United. That's ridiculous.
The thing is, I don't know. I don't think they've got the individuals to sit back and soak up a lot of pressure from Arsenal. Maybe they can do it collectively if they can put a strong enough structure in place. Because defense is not just down to individuals. You know, a big part of defending is just defending and getting in the right structure, taking up the right spaces and getting in the right positions. But we haven't seen that from City. Certainly not against a team as strong as Arsenal have. Not for a long time. And I don't know whether that's the winning formula.
Let me do this.
I think for them, I think for City to win or City to get anything, I think Rodri has to have a really good game. I think Reinders, who's been okay, has to have a really good game. Foden, basically, all of their forward attacking players have to have good games, but be disciplined at the same time.
And the keeper.
Yeah, we all know Arsenal will be relegated. Why hope? Sonra, you're being so dramatic for no reason, Sonra, but thank you so much. If Arteta plays Moreno in the 10 and Arsenal loses, most fans will know that he will never win us the league because he's too scared to go at them. Is that true, SB?
I don't think that's true. Like I feel like we need to take the game to them obviously at the Emirates. I feel like the impetus is on Arsenal. I feel like Moreno, he gets a bit of a bad rap at Arsenal. I feel like he's steady. He's a goal threat from midfield, and I think he gives you. I think people need to put a little bit more respect on Mikel Moreno. People are talking about him like he's some crap player. Like he's a good player in it, and the relationship that he has with Zubimendi in there, I think is good. I think it's important. They know each other's game inside out from obviously the national team and Sociedad. I don't think we definitely lose if Mikel Moreno plays in the 10. But I also
no. He's saying if he plays Moreno in the 10 and you lose,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like with a statement of intent, you would want to see a more attacking lineup in it. But again, you also have to respect your opposition, bro. At the end of the day, like City ain't no mugs, Liverpool ain't no mugs. So listen, if he plays Mikel Moreno in the 10 and we lose, would I be annoyed at the lineup? Probably, because we're at home, so the impetus is on us to go and attack. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I would want to see from the get-go, man.
Yeah.
SB, one question. SB, I haven't been on stream since. Big up, man. Nice to meet you. Quick question though. If City come and beat you, or maybe even get a draw, would that damage your confidence in terms of your ability to challenge for the league this season? Like, would that be like a hammer blow, or you still be confident?
I don't think so, man. I think the top teams this season, we're gonna all take points off each other, innit? I don't think like it's this is the season where if City beat us, then it's all over, it's all doom and gloom. At the end of the day, yes, you want to take points off your rivals, of course, but we're all gonna take points off of each other. I don't think the Arsenal-Liverpool game, that was a cagey game. You guys won it by a wonder goal. I feel like when you play City might take points off you. You're going to take points off City. I don't feel like it's just cut and dry. I feel like the where it's lost, like Mo said, where it's going to be won and lost is the in-between, the lesser teams that you're expected to win against. I think those are the games where we've fallen short last year, especially we drew way too many games that we should have won. So I think those are the games where I feel the title is going to be worse because, like I said, anyone on their day can beat anyone.
The first game we played City last season, Trossard got a red card before halftime with us defending a lead. It took a scramble from City to draw. Yeah, fair enough. I think also deserved the win.
And that was the shit City side. That was the bad City side.
Actually, that is not true because at that time you were still you're still winning every game. You were top of the league actually at that time.
It was after that.
That's the thing, though. Even
it's the game that Rodri got injured at halftime.
Yeah, but that's the thing. During those moments, I was still saying our team is not great.
You were the only one. Because people had City win the league.
I know. Because do you remember I was called Mr. Negative, Mr. True City. I know.
People were like, don't bring this guy on the channel. Man City, don't bring this guy to the channel.
And
anyway,
guess what?
I want to thank everyone that joined us. Spotlight on Spurs, Luke's channel in the description. Fantastic content. The catch up SB and Jay, of course, doing great work, guys, getting panels together, doing a lot of good shows. It's a lot of good stuff happening on that channel. Help them out. Go and subscribe, guys. SB is amazing, amazing, amazing debut. That's your first time here on the channel. Absolutely phenomenal. We'll get you on more. Of course, Rak is here. AA United, of course, Glasses is behind the camera right there. True City fan with Patrick and with Patrick, of course, and Kelk. They are running that channel. But don't go anywhere because this is gonna go to Martin. To Hussam with Martin, Cam, and all the guys there. Of course, fantastic show. So don't go anywhere. I will see you guys soon. Tomorrow, probably on MHF, or we'll see you after whatever. And we're out of here, people.